Juice box, boy.
That's on 8 pounds. That's how it's gonna sound when
Yep.
you rev it up.
This ain't this is a Magna Blow, not a Magnuson. This is the eBay version.
What's up, guys? It's John with VI Engineered. This is Ramon's Jeep that we did a full custom turbo kit on. It's a pretty cool, unique kit we did. We used 3-inch crossover pipes from the factory exhaust manifolds to the turbo. We ended up going with a G42 1200. We wanted something with a bigger turbine housing, larger exhaust, something that wouldn't choke up the vehicle as it was making power, but also still allowed to make more than 1,000 horsepower when he goes with a belt motor and transmission. This setup is pretty simple. There's not a whole lot to it. What we did is we ran a wastegate off the turbine housing just for ease of changing springs, and also because it works well. A lot of people will complain and say online and say, you know, there's a exhaust choke points and all this other stuff, but it actually works really well in Jeeps. I've been doing this for years. We did a 3.5-inch downpipe back to the factory, or back to the Corsa exhaust, I think that was on this thing. We try to make it as simple as possible in terms of plumbing. We used a vibrant intercooler core with custom end tanks. What else did we do? We did 80 cc injectors, or 80 pound injectors. We did 80 pound per minute fuel injectors. Again, we kind of went in with the most no frills kit that we could do that would make power and be as reliable as possible. The turbo is a double ball bearing unit. They work great. They spool well, and like I said, at this altitude, we run out of air quite quick. So this is bigger, so we still have that overall rooftop of power that we can make. Something that you wouldn't have found on like a smaller frame turbo. And then we went with a catch can that comes right off the filler. Easiest way to just eliminate crankcase pressure without having that stuff go through the engine as well. We kept the factory cooling system. We modified the thermostat housing, and we were able to get that to route to the factory style radiator hose. So again, this was a very utilitarian setup, something that works well, but not too complex. I like to kind of work under the keep it simple, stupid method, and just make power with as little moving parts as possible, and keeps it easy when you got to maintain the vehicle, when you got to work on it. Everything's accessible. It's not routed strangely and buried in the frame. It's all just super accessible, very simple, very, very easy to work on, very easy to make power on.